Well, in case you missed the memo, there is a brand new community map pack that has just been released, and it has some of the wildest maps. I actually have a theoretical, Red's gonna ruin it, but I theoretically have a 1-point hold here on +10. I mean, this is absolutely one of the most incredibly insane maps of all time. Also, I have this too, which is a super duper mega honeypot. Everybody's going crazy in my house, presumably with excitement for what we're doing. I gotta be quick in telling you what we are doing because this is absolutely... Wait, what are we doing? It's World Dom? I messed it up. It's progressive World Dom? No, it's supposed to be capitals. What does it mean? I don't have a capital to protect myself. Oh, GG, it's over. Okay, we got it. What are we doing? I got to figure it out. It's called abandoned crystal mines. You're in this abandoned crystal mine, and we're doing progressive world domination? Is that a joke? No. Anyways, if you haven't seen the map, it is insane. The honeypots here are crazy. All the bonuses are humongous. There is a 1-point hold. There's like 2 super Australias. There's a +4 and a +4. I gotta figure out what's going on. Sorry, I gotta stay attentive to the game. I super messed it up, man. I super messed it up. And I think we're gonna die because obviously we're gonna take a bonus and see if we can get away with it. But here comes white. So white is gonna try to get this bonus. Oh, this is a disaster. The bonuses are huge, man. There's a 4, 4, 5, 5, and a bunch of 6s. Okay, figure it out. I want to explain a little bit more about this map because it's one of the absolute craziest that they've ever designed, and the blizzards just always make it wild. Like, the blizzards are just creating choke points that you ain't never seen before. I could be going for the crumbling walkway, the old barracks. I could be going for both. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know what's going on. I'm going bam, and I'm going bam, and I'm going bam. Double bonus gameplay. You ever see anything this crazy? I bet you haven't. Okay, I just want +12. Hear me out. I just want +12, and I don't want to hear any problems with it. I just want... These bonuses are too big, man. You actually can't let people have them. Okay, yellow steals one. All right, thanks, yellow. I appreciate that one, dude. Thanks, J Money. Okay, no, real cool, bro. So you think black's gonna let you hold it? So basically the bonuses are so absurd that you have to just murder people for them. You absolutely cannot let anybody hold a single bonus. So this is gonna be one of the craziest games ever. If anybody gets a bonus, it's way too big. Oh my god, is purple gonna hit 9 of my troops here or something, man? Like, what is purple playing for? Go for the other one, right? Are you going for Spirit's Rest? You are going Spirit Rest, gamer. All right, so purple's going in. They're slamming everything. This is going to be a +6 Spirit's Rest if they win this 5-on-2. All right. So basically, you can't let anybody hold anything. You have to just go constantly crazy into everybody, and that's what makes this map so amazing. Now, obviously, I did mean to play with capitals. If we were playing with capitals, I would have had some amazing choices. But you gotta check out this new map because it's the craziest thing of all time. All right, purple takes a +6. So everyone else is allowed. So I'm at war with yellow, but everyone else is allowed a bonus. Let me guess, everyone else wants to play friendly good neighbor. Let me guess, white eliminates me from here, and then everybody else is always allowed a bonus. No, I hear it. I feel it. I think that's really cool. Okay, so purple's defending against me. So white is going to steal this bonus, or is he going to be friendly? How are we doing this? Bensa Unisa. My guess is they just completely steal my bonus. That's my guess. They're fighting purple. Let's go. And they don't take a bonus. They don't mess with me. They don't take a bonus. They just add some troops and they slam. They're going with one big stack, and they're right in the center, so they're going to be playing for some long-term eliminations. Purple lost it. They went MIA. Letty just said, no way, man. I lose that exterior. It's progressive. Ain't no way. Red is going friendly mode. What in the world? These guys are going to let me hold. I'm actually going to get away with it. And then I get to slam into yellow or something ridiculous. Wait, if I get to hold... Who knows what untold amazing things we'll be able to do. Now, we need to remember that this is progressive world dub. These guys are going to let me hold. That's wild. Go destroy yellow, black. Go destroy yellow. Forget yellow. Oh, my God. He's 2-on-1ing me. All right. So black's not to be trusted. I understand. And now you're going to go break yellow, too, right? Are you going to break yellow? Yes. Forget that guy. Yeah. Loved it. I loved every second of it. So I'm allowed a bonus. So I actually will recover here slightly. So I guess I'm gonna play like multi-positional. We're obviously going to get broken. Nah, we're just going to hang out in the back. So I'm actually going to get my card down here. I'm going to run into this area. I don't know why I feel like this is the safer place to be. It might not be. I'm not sure. But I'm just going to get away and out of the way. And yeah, I think it's a good neighbor kind of map. If I can get one position here, and then maybe this position survives, I don't know. Maybe we have a good thing going on. So yellow is going to try to retake this bonus. I hope they're they're immediately regretting messing with me. I think somebody probably will break me. I just want to keep this position alive. At this point, we had our fun in the opening, but if white or red breaks, I want to just kind of stay alive in here. And we'll see. So red is going for this. I guess we should be trying to figure out who we're actually gonna go for. I have great lines on black. Eventually. Looks like purple is going to continue to take bonuses. 2 bonuses might be excessive, but I like where your head's at. So they're basically going to be cleaning everybody out of this pocket. So by cleaning people out of the pockets, they're going to make it much more easy for me to get some eliminations. They're keeping red in there randomly. Are they going to go for this? It's a +5. Are they going to go for +11? Oh, so greedy. But I'm one of the only people that can stop them. All right, that might be too greedy. All right, they don't take it yet. And they randomly leave red in here. All right, to put my lines on black, if I can keep this position alive, I'm sure black will get knocked out of here, and then we should have some pretty good line on black, ultimately. But let's see how it goes. We somehow were able to hold a bonus. If white wants this bonus, I'm a friendly guy. So I think white should take it. I mean, because, I mean, blue's obviously friendly. Red seems friendly, too. I think I'm just gonna let red be. You know what I mean? I think I'm just gonna let him be. What else do we got? So yellow is gonna get knocked out of here. If I can keep this position alive, we should have some position to go for yellow. There's gonna be some yellow into black. There's gonna be some sort of cool thing going on here. I can't believe I messed up my settings though. It's so embarrassing. I'm gonna let red hold it. What do I care? Red's chill with me? Sure, man. If you're chill with me, take the bonus, man. I know I could, like, obliterate you, but maybe I won't. Maybe I won't. I'm not set up to do it. He's really worried. He's not doing it. Or he's just kill guarding yellow and white or some sort of high-level thing I don't understand. If you're kill guarding people, though, I guess that just means at some point we have to go for you. I need to keep this position alive in here. I'm pretty sure black is going to try to remove it and whatever. Are you a 3-on-2 gamer? No way. You're a 3-on-2 gamer? It's like 20% or something, man. So black is trying to do stuff in here. I want to keep this position alive. I'm sure he's going to try to go for a bonus or something. I think we need to keep this position alive. Should we just start going for yellow? Like, yellow did break us, right? Maybe we should start messing with them. I'm even going to leave this as a 5 so that black gets a card on red and not me. Yeah, I'm straight up targeting yellow. And I'm going to leave my 7 right there where it is. Yeah. Now, you know what? I'm getting out of the way. I'm getting out of purple's way. I think that is purple's bonus. And then hopefully we somehow can get yellow one of these days. So yellow goes back and takes a bonus. This is going to make black very angry, but black's also angry at blue. So who knows who's black's the most angry at? Yellow removes me. I removed one of their exteriors. They removed me. Ah, ha, 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 ha. So it's hard for anybody to get in here, at least for me. So white is blocking from this side, and purple's probably blocking from the other. So it's not going to be so easy to get in there and mess with yellow. Purple is going to be in one position. They are going to be humongous when they get this +11. So they are going to be huge, but they are going to be in just one spot. So maybe they're going to be able to somehow make a bunch of eliminations because they get, you know, +11 or whatever. 4-on-2 gamer. 3-on-1 instead of 5-on-1 gamer. I love everything about what they're doing. So purple is trying to get another bonus. They're just struggling with it. Dog is barking. White is in 3 different positions. So one problem is that yellow and white are both behind red. So red might be saying, hey, blue is fighting yellow, so these guys are, like, imploding or something. He might just be like, hey, I'm just going to keep some position alive. White seems like a good player in the sense that they're actually playing good neighbor, but they're also just trying to keep, you know, positions alive where they can. Let's see if they decide to mess with blue here. They don't. I think white is just trying to keep certain positions alive, which does make a lot of sense to me. They are burying this stack to go this way, but I guess they had to get a card somewhere, and they didn't want to remove black. All right. So we keep our lines Pretty clean on black. Getting to this 2 is a little tough. And some more 4-on-2 gameplay from our opponents. But red, I wonder if red wants this bonus and he's just been not optimal at getting it. He could have taken it again if he really wanted it. So red is kill guarding only white at the current moment. But he's not being too aggressive with me. At least not yet. So at some point I should maybe activate the stack here and whatever. Is black going to go break yellow just because he can? That's amazing. I do love that. He is trying to get this bonus, but I significantly outgenerate him. So maybe it's not that easy. He is trying to fight yellow. He's trying to take this bonus. So he's going to, noob slam me at some point here. Can we just straight up kill black? Like, I don't know. I actually can't really so easily get in here, can I? Well, I don't want to be removed from here. So I guess I'm gonna go to here. I don't know how black's gonna feel about that play, but sure. Don't worry, buddy. I got you nice and safe behind me. He's gonna break me. He's gonna hate me. But I don't know, man. Somehow we gotta get this elimination on black at some point. Let's see what yellow does now that they held a bonus. Yellow is literally just right here. Too bad the trades are for 4. So finding the right time to go for all the eliminations is going to be a little bit tricky because those that get boosted by having the bonuses, it's a little bit tricky, man. It's a little bit tricky. I think yellow is probably just fighting for this super honeypot. I wish I had access to the middle so I could actually like be breaking and whatever. Purple is turning in for the 4 trade in the last position. Suppose that means they think their position is really bad or they're a beginner at the game of Risk, one or the other. They're going to do a 5-on-2 instead of a 100% roll. So they turn in early and take a not 100% roll to try to get a double bonus. Let's see if it works. Very good dice. Congratulations to Purple. They have 43 troops. They are all in one spot. So at some point, trades will get big and maybe we can do something. But hey, they got double bonus. So they're probably also very strong for a long time. And they're also aiming all of their troops at yellow. So maybe they're going to go for a yellow elimination in a moment. Now, if red actually removes white from here, white is in a lot of trouble. So white turns in early because it's such a dangerous map, especially in some random public lobby. I assume they are worried that red is going to knock them out and then they're going to get trapped. Let's see if they actually just take this bonus. I feel like they're trying to be friendly with black for some reason, but we will see. They're going to do a 2-on-1. Interesting. So white doesn't care about this position then too much. I think they see that black's going for it. Okay, this makes a lot of sense. Now, red might remove white, putting white into 2 positions, both of which I have pretty easy access to. So white is going passive because they're not going to be able to make any eliminations on the next turn, or so they think. Let's see if red does go for the bonus. Red's very slowly going for this +4. Could be like a huge mistake. And white got out of the way so I can actually kill red. So white actually gets this stack out of the way. So I can now come through, opening up white. If I want to do something kind of wild in there. I mean, I don't think we're going to eliminate anybody. I think we're just going to go to 5 cards here and see what's what. Now, it's possible black will turn in and slam my 15. It's very possible. I want to keep this really strong because I kind of feel like that's maybe what black is attempting to do. Okay, so he is just getting some card down here with me. He should be happy that I'm keeping him so nice and safe. I'm literally just going to add them all here and take a card quickly. I think that's a great play. I think that's a great place to get cards. I have 3 positions. I have 1 bonus. I feel really good. I don't think I'm going to get eliminated. It seems so unlikely that anybody could get to all 3 of my positions. So I feel like this is actually going incredibly well. Yellow is turning in early, so I'm going to get the biggest trade. And then I guess we're going to see if anything is worth going for. Okay, this might be to come get me, this 28. Okay, yellow is aiming quite a lot of troops at me, but yellow is all in one position, so certainly they should be eliminatable before me. If white's stack is out of the way, I suppose... I mean, black's going to make it to a turn-in. I don't know who we're going for. Everybody is going to kind of turn in. We'll see what happens here. I don't think purple is messing with me. I think they're just trying to protect their bonuses, but I could be wrong. So hopefully they just come in here and sit with the stack, because then they're not really threatening too much. But yeah, everybody's letting purple have 2 bonuses. Seems insanely fair to me. So, yeah, they can pull out some troops and defend one way or another. They're going to go passive. Purple players, most notably passive players in the game. Okay, purple is not trying to make eliminations, even though they're really huge and could have 2 very active stacks. They're just going to have 1 active stack. It kind of tells me purple's just playing for bonuses and not going to be playing for eliminations. But usually these games, that's how it ends. White is going to craftily open up me to purple, as if I'm going to go fight purple. I guess white thinks I'm quite the noob. No, okay. In the event that this 3-on-1 failed, they were going to do something here. So one problem is that if I ever want to get to white, white is being kill guarded by another player. So I would have to eliminate red before we could get to white. But we will see. So red's going to turn in, black's going to turn in. And I have to come up with a good plan here. Curious. I would doubt that black can do anything really to me, but he might want to. Let's see if he does remove white. So red has been playing for this bonus. He's not playing for friendship with white. And now he goes into blue as well. Interesting. And he even hits my 8. Oh, so red is basically full suing out. I can just kill him. Oh, that seems like a terrible play. Can't I kill him? What are the trades? So I have a 10 stack down here. 12. Maybe I can't. Okay, maybe he's a genius. But I'm only gonna get the 15. Maybe he's a genius. If I could make a different elimination, maybe I'd get enough to go for red. Yeah, I guess it works. So he puts me, and now black is going for me here. Okay, who knows what black is working on? Maybe that's a play that works for red. I guess, why you got 19 troops behind me, man? Why you got so many troops behind me? I am a little bit worried about black. Black is opening me up as if I'm going to go for purple. I want a lot here so that I can go for red soon. I don't have enough to get red. Is black actually going to hit this? Can I kill yellow? I can kill yellow, right? That wouldn't be a trade right away, so I'd probably die. Is black actually gonna hit this? I fear that he might. Let's go right here. And let's just kind of chill for a second. So I'm a little afraid black's going to turn in and hit me here and make me die. So I might be losing everything here. It all kind of comes down to what black wants. I don't have a trade. But let's assume that this guy doesn't mess with me. He opens white to go into red. It seems like everybody is asking everybody else to go fight all the bonus players. So we'll see if that works out. I do think that purple should be active so that they could start murdering everybody here. But they still have 1 turn to maybe activate these troops. I just kind of feel like they don't. One big mistake that a lot of people might make here is they're going to take and they're going to go back and defend internally as if we're playing a fixed game. But that's just not what we're doing. This is progressive. I have a feeling purple is just going to go back. And then purple is going to be easy to defeat because they're going to stay insanely passive, right? You want all your stuff active. This is the set of trades. Probably the next turn or so is when you want to start eliminating everybody, trying to chain it all. But purple is going to go passive. This is an okay way to try to get like 2nd place or something, but it doesn't give you very good winning chances if your stacks aren't open when you need to make all the eliminations. Yep, most passive players in the game. All right, purple probably gets 2nd because they're not offending anybody and nobody should want to open up any of their stacks. Let's see what white does with the trade. They're turning in early. This, I believe, is just for defense. White is, I think, just hoping, you know, they get some opportunity. Maybe black slams 22 troops here of blue or something. I don't think they're set up to do anything. So white, I'm expecting to stay passive, but with some potential that people might need to open up this stack. They're gonna try to kill guard black. These guys have been kind of kill guarding each other. I find it interesting. Okay. So white is kill guarding the red elimination. So if I want to go for red, I'd have to get through white first. I don't know, man. It's kind of weird, but okay. Two on one, 2-on-1 gameplay. Red wants to get out. Red does want to get out. You should slam white. I think that's a great play. So I think he's asking white to let him through. When he turns in, he wants to run around and do something. I don't know what he wants, but he obviously doesn't want to be blocked by white. So this is a really weird play because I was starting to get ready to set up for red here. Oh my gosh. Okay. And he decides not to get a card rather than remove. The kill guard on black is so important that he doesn't remove black from here in order to get a card. That's curious. So now I can't kill black because red didn't get a card here and because of white. Okay. So white is the evil one, right? So if white's the evil one, let's just remove him from here because he's the one that's being evil. We will keep black trapped in here. White is intentionally keeping black alive, knowing that black is going to slam me out of here. So this is like the most evil thing white could have ever done. So that's why I'm removing him from here and putting him in just one spot. Because he's I think he's guarding the kill on black under the assumption that black's going to turn in and slam me. Seems like some masterful manipulation here by Ben Suanisa, however you say the name. And I'm not standing for it, okay? You want to play that game? We can play that game. You get removed. Red has gone MIA, Topper the Snake, but they might come back. If Red had removed this, I would have been so happy, because then I could have probably survived here against Black. This game was a little bit more interesting than I guess I had first anticipated. Now that we have a trade, obviously if Yellow doesn't have a trade, we can maybe get to Yellow. But White is like, White who doesn't have any bonuses or that many troops he's doing kind of an annoying job blocking up the board. So I think we almost have to wait until we can get through White. If Yellow turns in, I guess we just have to wait until we're strong enough to get through White. Purple has 91 troops. So imagine if on 4 cards, they had 90 troops actually aimed at making eliminations. Well, they'd probably win on the next turn. But obviously, they just want their bonuses. So that is completely fine. They have like 9 active troops, not that many. So let's see what White decides to do here. They do slam Red. So this is not for a trade. Okay, so White just sues into Red to try to lock in like 5th place here. I think 5th place, I think you should try to be a little more ambitious than 5th place. But what do I know? So this doesn't give him a trade. So maybe White was not a master after all. Maybe he was just quietly waiting to grab all these bonuses. Or maybe he just counted wrong and thought he was going to get a trade here. So who does this feed the game to? If Black has a trade, Black can just kill White for 5. And then they have the yellow kill and then probably the blue kill. All right, so White, I think, just fed the entire game. So Black should just eliminate White. Uh-huh. Okay, cool. Why'd you do that? All right. If Black has a trade, then they win. I don't know, probably just win if I had to guess. They don't have a trade. Okay. So I do have a trade. Now, I can probably kill Black before White. We can try to reward White as much as possible here. So this cleans Black out of here. This is Black into Yellow. Okay, White is saying good game. I agree. The game I thought was good. I thought the game was good, personally. All right. Now I should be able to also clean out Yellow and White and then passive Purple, who's already quit. I guess they know what's coming. This should be Yellow. Is this mildly close? Oh dear, if it's mildly close. Trying to reward White here. Now I need enough that I could clean out White, but if I could somehow get Purple, that would be great. Trades are just not nearly high enough. So I sadly do need to go for White first. Very sad, very sad. But yeah, for White, for sending, for feeding the game, you get slightly better placement here. And now we get to play this end game here with Purple. So Purple is on 4. The 31 is already open, so I guess I will blast through. I'm hoping that, even if we can't kill Purple here, going right through this bonus hopefully destroys their soul. It's actually pretty close. Are we going to run the whole board? Let's see if we can figure out the pathing on this brand new map. Hopefully we can do this fast enough. Hopefully we've pathed it all right. Guess we're going for the win on this turn. Look at that. Good game. Well played! And that, everybody, is how you win a game of progressive world domination on the new Crystal Mines map. Now, I wasn't expecting to play these settings. I actually did just mess it up. But hopefully people do get to understand this map. It was a really fun one. Oh, White was an intermediate, and Yellow was an expert. Okay, interesting. But anyways, not the worst lobby ever. But if you don't want to be the worst player to ever play Risk, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and maybe next week we'll get our settings right.